Hey, Aquarius, gang, gang. Ah. Welcome to your love reading, and thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys more than you'll understand. Your cards done started falling out. Okay, so we are in uh 2022, particularly 222. This is love energy all year long. The year of 2022 is about love. Love of self, love of others. But right now we talking about romantic love. Okay. So hey y'all, do me a favor, please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all see them cards flying? I don't know if y'all saw that. But the cards are flying. Um, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it so much. Um, we are tapping into, because this is love energy, of course, the sun, moon, rising, but we're also tapping into Venus. Hey. Okay, so if you do not know your placements, down below in the description box, there's my booking info and also a link to check your birth chart placements if you do not know what is in your Venus. Okay, so for those of you who are new, and a quick reminder for those of you who have been here all along, I am a medium, an oracle between you and your spirit guides, providing you messages and information they feel like you need to hear anytime you come across these readings. I'm going to give you what you need and not necessarily what you want. So I ask that you please not shoot the messenger. Positive vibes only. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay? No need for no negative energy. If I'm not your cup of tea, that's fine. All right. Now, these messages also are timeless, meaning they can tap into energies from things from your past, things that you currently have going on in your present, and things that have yet to happen in your future. All right. So, without further ado, as I make room, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Your cards have already started coming out. The first card out was the Knight of Earth, organized, responsible, and supportive. This is the energy that you guys are in right now. You are in this energy of, I don't really care about love so much. Yes, I want it, but I'm not bending over backwards to draw it in. Okay. While some of you are definitely manifesting love, but what's on the forefront for you guys right now is getting your finances in order. Okay, you like this is, I know this is cliche, new year, new me, but a lot of you guys came in to the new year with, I want better things for myself. I'm gonna be more responsible with myself and my feelings and who I share them with. And most of all, I'm gonna be more discerning about my finances. Okay, because for whatever reason, I just feel this energy, even though it's a lot of love energy for this new year, but the actual new year that's coming in March, we're going to be more focused on sowing, uh, reaping what we've sown, harvesting the seeds that we planted. That's really what this is about. Okay, we ain't waiting around for nobody to help us do nothing, none of that. Okay, so with this Ace of Air, inspiration, communication, and adjustments, Aquarius, you realize that there's adjustments and things that you needed to make in yourself. I mean, even though we are perfect, it's a joke for cross watchers. You shouldn't be here no way. But anyway, um, it's about communication. It's about knowing yourself and knowing others, discernment, understanding who you are, being fine with who you are without having a significant other. If they want to get on the train, by all means, I want to have you here. But if you don't want to be here, I ain't gonna force it. I feel like, when it comes to love, you guys are on a different wavelength right now, which is most of the time. Now, with this Queen of Fire, intelligent, or the Queen of Wands, intelligent, exuberant, and determined. Yeah. Some uh, some of you Aquarians are determined to have a positive relationship because it's like you've had these short-term relationships that were unhealthy, or if you were in a long-term relationship, it was unhealthy, it wasn't what you wanted. But right now, y'all trying to get what you want. And if a person is not on your page, you do without them. Those are the adjustments that you make, because generally speaking, Aquarius is um normally in this energy of being a person or people who want to be in a committed relationship or want to be with someone. I think that I kind of feel like Aquarius is not really built to be alone as far as being by themselves when it comes to intimacy and things of that nature. But sometimes you just have to bite the bullet up until what's for you comes along. Okay. All right. So let's see what the divine has coming in for Aquarius here. What you guys may currently have going on. I just heard an understanding and a strong sense of self. That's what I just heard. Higher self. There we go. Watch out. And laughter. All right. So with this higher self, it says no matter how dark or muddy your path may be, trust the guidance of your higher self. Yeah. And this is what I was talking about. Aquarius is tapped into the higher self where, yes, I want the intimacy, I want the companionship, I want all of that. I have things in my past that I'm dealing with and all of that, but I got to nurture myself first. So you guys are following the path of your higher self or your divine rather than trying to do things on your own. And I mean, it just makes sense. Yeah, you want the love, you want the companionship, you want all of that. But if it ain't working out, you're not going to force it if it don't fit. Now, for some of you, this is a warning message. Be aware of gossip, envy, and jealousy. Someone or something is trying to stand in the way of this connection. Yeah, I feel like some of you are on a in a higher or a higher plane with the connection with a soulmate possibly, and nobody wants to see it happen. Nobody wants to see you have that because um, you're looked at as being arrogant. This is what I just heard. Somebody's looked at as being arrogant and thinking, you think you the shit, you think you know everything, so you feel like you got it all together when that's their thoughts of you. And you don't give a fuck about what they think. But be careful um, in how you share your relationship with others, because you are being watched. It could be somebody's significant other or somebody's ex that you're dealing with them now and their ex is watching you through like social media or whatever. And for whatever reason, I'm getting this strong feeling that whoever you are in this connection with, they are sharing, like giving too much information about your intimacy and things of that nature between the two of you. Laughter, the laughter shared between soulmates warms the spirit in a way no cope could. Yeah, and that's the understanding we have. That's the understanding that you have, Aquarius, is that, if you have your soulmate and you all are sharing in each other's happiness and enhancing each other's happiness, you understand that this is something that is needed, but you're not going to sell your soul or sell yourself out just to get it. Okay, so that makes sense. All right, so let's see what these situations are because some of us are needing to watch out. It says you got a warning message here about somebody gossiping and talking shit about you and your connection. They jealous of the fact that you with this person. I feel like I'm really getting a strong sense of whoever this person is from their past. Like I said, they're watching you and they jealous of the connection that you have with that person. And it's like they've been trying to get that person back, and the person is like telling them, like, no, I'm happy, whatever. They mad because they happy and it ain't them. Realization, awareness, finding out, coming to light. Magnetic. Ooh. Ghosted, blocked, cut off, and tragedy, forbidden love. And then the bottom of the deck, gossip, petty, jealousy, and envy. And for some of you, I feel like this is something that you're coming to a realization about. That you got to be more discerning about who you share information about your relationship with. Like you may just be talking to somebody that you consider a friend, and then be sharing your information with somebody else. Okay. And I feel like the reason being for some of you is that I just heard situationship with this forbidden love. It's a situationship. Like you guys are keeping it on the low. I feel like that might be where for some of you, that might be where the gossip is coming in at too. Yeah, and some of you, you came to, like I said, you came to this awareness about somebody. You figured out some things. It came to light. You were shown some things about the person, and then it was more so through your discernment. It wasn't necessarily somebody told you something, or you got some type of confirmation about somebody, about something you was already thinking about them, and you ain't even give no explanation, nothing. Bye, cut them off, done with them, walk away, and you did the right thing. I feel like some of you are here because you're like, did I do the right thing? Yeah, you did the right thing. If you're higher, you following your higher self. Your higher self is what helped you. Okay. Now, some of you are being drawn to someone. It's like you can't resist dealing with them. You cannot resist dealing with them in that situationship. For you, I'm gonna tell you, for you, it's just a fling, or it's just a little thing that you got going on, like a hookup. Like I said, situationship. But for them, it's elevating into more, and I don't think they're telling you that. And I feel like you might kind of feel that's what it is, but you might want to try to pull yourself out of that fire before it really gets bad. Because it says tragedy here, tragedy. So if some of y'all sneaking around, or it could be vice versa, somebody that you're dealing with is sneaking around, um, they're in a relationship or married or something like that. Yeah, I feel like that some of you probably have cut this off. You learned some things about this person and you cut it off. So that makes sense. If you cut them off and you block them now, for those of you who are still dealing with that situation, get out of that shit. It's not healthy for you. If it's meant for you to be with that person, y'all will be together without the sneaky link stuff, without the, hidden and forbidden and all of that type of mess. But you just can't pull yourself away from them. They got that good is what I just heard. The good sex is that's actually what I heard was the good sex. That's crazy. All right, so let's get these final messages, final love messages for Aquarius. Leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you are considering. Okay, so for those of you who have cleaned your slate and you are you following your higher self, and someone has been brought into your life with that whole soulmate thing with the laughter, um, make the move. Take the leap of faith. Some of you are being a little overly cautious, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like some of you are kind of dragging your old stuff from old relationships into new stuff, and it's kind of hindering you and keeping you from actually making that move that you want to make. But go ahead and make that move. Make that move right now, baby. You only go out once in a lifetime. Shalimar. Make that move right now, baby. Okay, two more. Two more spirit. Final messages for love for Aquarius. Twin flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. Now, I didn't want to put that out there. I don't like to put things like that out there. Now, when I saw forbidden love and this unexplainable pull to magnetic, I feel like some of you have a twin, and that's why you're keep being pulled towards this person, and you kind of don't want to leave them alone. That's why, because you have that divine connection with this person, and you're the runner, so you've kind of cut them off. You like, I can't keep dealing with this. And then, okay, there's the clear audience, so this makes it. They force it out of me anytime I try to hold back stuff about twin flames because I don't want to make it about that. Make It Last Forever by Keith Sweat and Jackie McGee. I mean, there it is. So some of you have come to the realization that this is your divine counterpart. You don't want to just by any means necessary keep dealing with them because they are in a relationship with a karmic, or it doesn't necessarily have to be a karmic, but it's somebody that they're married to or they're with, and they want to sneak around with you. But let them learn those lessons. Do not sneak around with them. I cannot stress this enough. I don't care how much you are drawn to them. Just because somebody is your twin does not warrant an unhealthy relationship. It does not warrant cheating and all of that type of stuff. You don't have to do that just because that's your twin. You can have it in your mind, oh, they're all mine. Yeah, spiritually and divinely speaking, but in the physical, they're not. They're not. Okay. Mm. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. Acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. Okay. Now, this is really breaking everything down with this whole twin thing. With this leap of faith, for some of you, you know, your twin is actually attainable to you, but you don't want to go there with them for whatever reason. It's almost like you sabotaging yourself, but for good reason, because you're trying to protect yourself. Okay. Um, with this awakening, someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. That is you. Okay. You guys are, Aquarius, you are going through a spiritual transformation where, you're tapping more in with your higher self. If you are ignoring the things that are being given to you in dreams, downloads, things of that nature of your higher self, this is what gets you into trouble. Okay. Let things happen as they need to happen. Let your person awaken to who they are with you and who you are to them, as far as them being a twin. Okay. And please understand that everything happens for a reason. You have to accept the fact they're with someone else. I talked about the fact that if it's a karmic, they're with them for a reason because of certain lessons they need to learn from this person. And usually it's negative lessons. The reason why they're really willing to cheat and run around this person, because it could be something that this person is doing or not doing that's not fulfilling them or making them happy. Well, that's not going to be possible because that's not their counterpart. So just accept things for what they are. And for those of you who are the one, because this can go both ways. For those of you who are the ones that's magnetically pulled to your person, but you're in a relationship right now, take your lessons. Take your lessons and remove yourself from that situation. For those of you who have done that and you understand, if you cut them off, you ghosted them, good for you. Keep doing what you got to do to heal yourself and grow. Because you came to that realization that I don't have to keep dealing with this mess. Certain things was brought to light. Like, you kind of felt like, I feel like some of you, as far as the ones who are twins or knows who your counterpart is, you got the romanticized version of what twin flame journey was. And now you're getting the not so romanticized part of it. So accept it for what it is, grow, listen to your higher self, and keep going. And don't stay in something that you don't have to be in just for the sake of knowing that's your person. The divine connection is there, but that doesn't mean you have to settle or have to be in a relationship with that person just because that's your divine counterpart. It will happen when it's supposed to happen in the physical and the spirit realm. All right, so that's everything that I have for you, Aquarius. Once again, I thank you guys so much for tuning in and getting what you needed. Um, if based on this reading, you feel like you would like to have a personal reading with me, again, my information is down below in the description box. Go to the website, look around. If you have questions, email me. I'll be more than happy to assist. With all of that being said, I'm sending you all peace, love, light, positive energy, and healing vibes. And I'll see you soon, macaroons. Bye.